what's up guys, it's Cypher. Today I'm going to show you how I unlocked the Flash skin early in Fortnite. I played in the Flash Cup yesterday. I got the skin and the back bling. The back bling looks amazing, the Speed Force, but I'm going to walk you guys through how I unlocked this skin. I'm going to do a bit of an educational commentary, show you guys some tips and tricks during these stacked end games. We are so close to 5 million subscribers, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into this video and I'm going to show you how I unlocked the Flash skin in Fortnite. All right, guys. So in this tournament, placement is really important. So we have to stay alive for the end game. We ended up being contested in Weeping Woods, but I jumped right in front of this guy and took the pistol before him. My teammate had already damaged this guy a few times, so I knew he was weak. I shook him down. It's really important that if it's safe, you go for the shakedown against these players. Shakedown's going to allow you to find the teammate and make it a lot easier and not allow them to get away. Now, at this point, there was another team here, so I decided to push up. In the early game, it's important to play confident and aggressive, especially if you have a shotgun and a good amount of shields, because your opponents might not have that. So right here, I get the knock, and then I pull out the AR. I'm going to go ahead and break this and put a cone inside his box so that he can't build, and then finish the fight. That's something that you'll see a lot in this video, is I'll try to break their builds and replace it with my own. And you got to be very quick with that so that you can really trap them. Over here, we ended up running into a team. I've got the charged shotgun out. I do have that wall edit, so I edit open and I hit the shot. Now right here, I hit him for 130. And I knew he was weak, so I finished him off right there with the AR. The charged shotgun is actually a lot better than you think. It's really something that you just have to force yourself to use. The more you use the charge, the more confident and more accurate you'll be with it. And something that a real big tip is try not to swap your weapons too quickly when you're shooting with the charge and you swap to your AR or SMG. If you swap too fast, you're going to end up messing up and missing your shot, or completely not shooting the shot at all. So now right here, we have a few different teams around us, so we have to play a little bit more cautiously. I go for a snipe shot right here. My teammate is pushing up, so I'm going to go ahead and show some support. You don't want to get too split from your teammate. This guy tries to run away, so we immediately start shooting the car, and we're going to blow the car up so that we can damage them. The car explosion breaks all the builds and actually does damage to people that are nearby. Now we hear another team pushing up, so we're going to box up because there's a team in front of us, there's a team around us. The number one way people die in tournaments is getting third partied. And there's a lot of third partying that happens, especially, you know, there's still 43 people alive in this match. There's a lot of people alive. So right here, we hear these guys fighting and we heard them get a kill. So that's when we jumped in because we knew they were weak. This guy, I could tell that he was going to edit that wall. So I just had my charged shotgun out and ready. So we slowed down the pace, heard them fighting, and then moved in so that we can do the third partying. Here, I lined up a good snipe shot. That guy was standing still. You don't want to do that. Especially in this season, a lot of people carry snipers. Now, I wanted to make sure that his teammate didn't get the res, so I shot a few times at him. And then right here, continue shooting, continue putting pressure. I know the guy is still knocked. It's a 2v1 situation. So now right here, I'm going to get this wall one shot. Then I'm going to drop down, take the wall, and put a ramp. And I'm going to quickly reset, and then shoot him again. Quickly reset, shoot him again. Since I have the charge, I can't shoot as fast as a tactical shotgun. So I don't want to keep that wall open and trade hits. I want to shoot, reset, charge, shoot, reset, charge, rinse and repeat until my opponent is dead. Now right here, these guys are boxed up. We're going to go ahead and put some pressure on them. They seem pretty good. They did answer back pretty well. They ended up beaming my teammate. I'm looking for a snipe here, but this tree is in the way, and I don't want to fight while this tree is kind of blocking my view. It can really mess you up. So I'm going to start breaking this tree and making sure that I break it before I continue the fight. Now they've got the high ground. That's okay. I do have bouncers. I'm going to take a bounce. I go up to look for a shot. I don't get the shot. I do end up trading hits right here. Going to put on this mini. This guy's taking my wall. I'm immediately going to drop down and get into a brick box. He jumps into my box, and now right here, no panic at all. I was just ready to shoot. And if someone jumps into your box like that, the first thing you should do is to try to shoot back, especially if you already have shield and health. A lot of people, what they do in that situation is they panic and they try to build or edit out, and you're just giving your opponents free hits. Now this guy was a little bit annoying. It was kind of hard to lock him down. He kept building and running away, but eventually we do lock him down. We just have to kind of split up a little bit, get him from different angles. The storm is closing, so eventually he has to leave this area. He's on the high ground. I go for a beam right here. Hit him once. It seems like he's out of materials, and then I finish him off. I'm not going to bother going for those materials, though. I already had enough for a fight. These guys are hiding right here. They're hiding, and they're hiding in wood. So a lot of times when people are hiding in wood, they're probably not as good, and it's probably a good time to push them. So this first guy shows up. We immediately take him out. He threw some fireflies down, so there's fire on the ground. So you just got to make sure you're not standing on the fire, and then jump in. We're both on him. He's dead. 16 players left. I've got 15 eliminations. Right here we see a team hiding in the tower, so we're gonna get above. I'm above them. My teammate's a little bit lower. There's actually 2 teams here, so I'm gonna focus on this guy first. I go up above him, and then I cone him off, and I put a wall as he's trying to run away, and it boxes him in. And then I'm able to just hip fire him with the scar and finish him off. Now my teammate's taking on 2 of them at once. It wasn't a very smart push on his part. He ended up going down, but I was able to kind of knock one really quickly. And then it turns into a 1v1. Unfortunately, I do thirst one of the guys, and I try to get to my teammate. But by the time I try to get to him, it's a little bit too late. This guy's ready to thirst my teammate. He ended up getting the thirst while I was healing. He put himself in a bad spot, though. I ended up getting a free hit on him here because he went for the thirst. I do have his card, and the next circle is going to have a reboot in it. It's kind of lucky for that to even be the thing. I'm trying to stay ahead of this guy. I see him editing open. 75 white. He's going to drop down. I'm going to drop down behind him, follow up into his box, break down his ramp, and then finish him off. Now there's like 8 people left. I've got 18 eliminations. I've got to rotate across. I do have some bouncers. Bouncer across. Try to get into the end game here. So I'm positioning myself near this reboot van because I want to reboot my teammate. So I'm boxing in. Now, unfortunately, as I go for the reboot, someone starts shooting the roof out. They don't want me to reboot. They're trying to stop me. It's really strange because they could very easily kill my teammate when he revives for a free elimination, but they just would rather him not even hit the reboot. Now people are rotating. I've got about 500 materials. I'm gonna go ahead and jump up the side right here, hit a bouncer, and follow up. I'm gonna box up real quick, kind of understand what's going on. I try to cone this guy, but he ran through the cone. I'm looking around me. I'm trying to make a smart decision. I see a player. I get up right behind him, tack him a few times. I'm gonna box up and refresh on this player. Grabbed all his stuff. I'm gonna go for another bouncer. A bounce to the side. I'm in circle. The circle keeps going, so I'm gonna try to get ahead of the circle here. I see this player take a few shots, gonna block off the top right there and make sure. I'm gonna see if I can go for high ground. These guys on the high ground seem to be doing a good job keeping it, plus they reconnected. So I probably should have tried to take a high ground push here. Now I walked into this guy, and then I see that he has a dragon shotgun. When I saw that he had the dragon shotgun, I didn't really want to push him too close because the dragon shotgun is very dangerous. It can one-shot you. I was not about to try to trade with a player who has a dragon shotgun. I see somebody boxed over here, so I ended up breaking in, and I try to break into his box. He's in his cone. Now right here, I kind of messed up pretty badly. I ended up missing a lot of AR bullets and getting tagged. That player, I was his first kill. I could have played that last bit a little bit better, but it was still a 19 kill game on my part, plus my teammates' kills. Right here, I see a player. Ended up hitting him with a snipe. See his teammate lining up the snipe. I'm just hitting the snipes left and right. Both of them are boxed up now, healing. And then I see that they're trying to enter the sand. Quick headshot on him. And then we're going to push in and eliminate him for his shields and materials.
And the sand is his friend is gone.
Okay.
Quick thirst right there. He has a lot of stuff. I'm going to upgrade my scar and my shotgun. Now we're moving. And you can see here I marked the mid circle. If you're in the middle of the 4th circle, you actually are guaranteed to get the circle, to get the zone. So we want to make sure we get the zone. This guy is trying to, rotate. He's by himself. We caught him in the open. My teammate ended up boxing him in and pushed into his box. I'm going to jump in as well. He ends up knocking my teammate, but I get the knock on him as well. His teammate shows up. I take that wall. I'm going to thirst. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand out. And then I'm going to grab my teammate and throw him into a new box so that he can't get thirsted. I'm not going to let my teammate get thirsted this time. I put him in a cone so he's a little bit safer. And I'm able to move around without him being in the way. This guy right here started shooting back. I ended up cracking him. The reason why I played so aggressive is because I want to push him away from us. Now that he's away from us, I'm going to go ahead and hit the res. Right, got my teammate up. 27 left in the end game. It's time to make some plays. We need to rotate here. We've got a few bouncers, but we're going to rotate along the side right here where there's not a lot of people. People can't really see us. It's kind of a safe rotation, and we don't have to spend a lot of materials. So we end up boxing up over here, and we're waiting for the circle. We see a team behind us. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on them. See if I can get a cheeky snipe right here as they edit open.
Ready?
Was not able to get the snipe, but I did get some decent tags. Now, a lot of people might be really aggressive after that tag and drop down to try to finish them off. But we're going to play safe and keep this high ground.
We should go. We should go.
Circle is pushing max distance. So we're going to use a pepper right here plus a bouncer to try to rotate. Bouncer right there. We land. My teammate lands right in front of somebody. Puts him in a bad spot. I'm standing there. Now I start getting sprayed. And me and my teammate both start getting sprayed. So here we need to make a quick decision to get out of here before we get focused by the entire lobby. So we're going to bounce out and get ahead. We're getting into a tunnel right here. People below us are trying to break our floor. So we're going to try to get ahead of that. We're running ahead. He's tunneling ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and give him metal and bricks so that he can keep tunneling with good mats. And I dropped everything except the wood that I have. Now I'm looking below, trying to find some kills on people that are rotating. Okay. Yeah, we have some pretty good materials and stuff. These guys are still below us, so we're gonna try to stay ahead of them. Looking back, I'm gonna block off my side. Now, right here, we see players on the edge of storm going for the elimination. Somebody ended up knocking me down, but I quickly boxed up and recovered back up to my teammate. Now here we're looking for high ground, but they were shooting back, so we're just gonna keep shooting the guys below us. I saw that guy was weak. Gonna take another pepper for rotation and start moving. I'm with you. Now right here I bouncer a little bit off. I don't panic. I ended up just splashing a couple times, moving into this box, and now I'm gonna heal my teammate up. And we're almost there, so we're running low on materials, but we're looking to try to see if we can find some players.
I have 230 wood. I mean, we can still drag it out.
But we definitely don't want to fight unless we have to, because most of this tournament was placement focused.
Looking for a snipe on height.
Right here, I looked for high ground to see if I can snipe one of them. I ended up getting a shot on high ground, hitting them for 100, which is really good, but it wasn't enough to really take control of that high ground. Right here, I'm in a bit of a tough spot, and I see that there's somebody in front of me, so I'm going to wrap around instead of going through them. My teammate starts fighting somebody, and he's in a box with them. We're trying to push in. We do need to kill people to get their materials. I'm going to splash my teammate and myself to keep our health up. Right here, I have 100 wood. Teammate is running low. We're going to pop one more pepper. The pepper's going to allow us to run in real quick right here. We got two players in front of us. I knocked one. The other one's really weak as well.
Good mats. I have heals.
We did grab the materials from these guys. My teammate grabbed most of them.
They're coming. I'm going for height.
I try to wrap around. Height dropped down for us.
They canceled.
But then they once they saw me go into storm, they went back. Now right here, I'm going to use these floppers to kind of stay in storm and be a little bit safe. I found somebody laying on the ground right there. I'm going to eat this flopper again. I'm going to thirst this guy. Or he got thirsted. I'm going to grab his stuff. Now right here, I thought I ate the flopper, but I didn't. I almost actually died because of that. Good thing I was able to bounce in. I grabbed the flopper. Now I need to see what I can do. High ground just shot my teammate and knocked him. So me and the solo are fighting for high ground. I'm trying to stay on top of him. He thirsted my teammate. That's okay. I have 240 wood. I'm going to try to use it smart right here. He drops down. I end up beaming him in the head. I'm going to drop right here. And now there's 3 players left. They're all solos. I beam that guy again. Go for some more shots. He's dead. I want to drop down here. I see this player breaking through, so I'm going to place that wall and edit it open before he even walks around the corner so I can get a free shot. And that's how we won. I was able to unlock the Flash skin early because of how clutch and well we were playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary. Don't forget to subscribe. We're so close to 5 million subscribers.